Come one, come all. It's down in the den after dark. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without some dead episodes to view, but we are back down in the den after dark with my brother Kyle Jones. We're gonna have the rest of the crew trickling in, but we got a lot to cover, so we could not wait for everybody to come in. We had to get this bad boy started. So I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there in Facebook, everybody out there in YouTube, Twitch, Twitter or X, Instagram. We thank you for your patronage. We thank you for tuning in. And we're going to have a good time on a bad situation, but we're going to make it do what it do. So before we even begin, I need to go ahead and introduce my partner in crime on this episode, my brother Kyle Jones. It's been a long time. How have you been, my brother?
Pretty good. Getting some things straight, revamping. But I'm ready though. We about to end the year right.
Yes,
Constant
sir.
entertainment.
Constant entertainment. You know how we do. So yeah, man, I'm glad Kyle's the first one because he's been one of the biggest defenders of Diddy during this whole ordeal. I think one of his famous quotes was, "I ain't seen no evidence." Well, damn it, you have. So should we start with the footage of the fight? Is a little trigger warning. Trigger warning if we do not obviously support domestic violence. So I'm not going to show the footage of the fight. I'm sure you all have seen it, but I'm going to go ahead and start with showing some footage of this apology that was very hilarious to me. So let's see if we can go ahead and bring this on real quick. One moment. All right.
To reflect on the darkest times in your life, sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man. It's so difficult to reflect.
All right, enough of that clown. It's not a bad actor though. I'll give him that. So, Cal, what did you think about when you first saw the video that broke on CNN with the actual DV that they actually showed this footage, and it was from what 2016, 2017, something like that.
Yeah.
So, what was your first opinion when you saw that footage?
It was sickening. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's always like different when you see something, after like hearing it. Like hearing it is like, oh, typical like, saying relationship stuff. I'm not excusing it, but like you kind of see it as out of sight, out of mind. But when you like watch the video, I mean, that was disgusting. Like that's somebody's daughter. Um, probably, I mean, she's probably your mom now. Like you
She
just
got two
treated like she
kids.
was a. Oh, so she does have a kid.
Yeah, two with that. Actually, the personal trainer that Diddy hired for, her, ironically.
Interesting. Man, that was hard, man. His kids, probably had to sit and see that he beat somebody, and you could have did it. I mean, just let her go for the night. You a billionaire, like you that mad. But I think people that have that much money, that much power, they're not used to hearing no. And when they don't get their way, they know that they're so big and so powerful that they can get away with, what I'm saying, with anything. She's settled, so I don't see, what charges they can bring against them. I don't know. I'm still like actually processing it. It was hard to see. I haven't even looked at it that much because I know a lot of victims of domestic violence, and you hear their stories, but it takes you to thinking about like what maybe happened to them. Looking at that situation because a lot of things are not in video. It's hearing people's stories.
Yeah, and Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, I saw an interview with him earlier today, and I could probably bring it up a little bit later. But I think, I mean, obviously he can't be charged now. Oh, we got a new entry into the Royal Rumble. Let's go ahead and introduce my brother, the one and only King Petty. What's up, brother?
Uh-oh.
Give me a round of applause.
Hello,
What's
how's
up,
everybody
Daddy?
doing? What's
Doing
going on?
good.
How's everybody doing?
We good. We
Good,
good.
good. Introduce yourself real quick to the people.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is King Petty. I am the proprietor of Ill Vision Entertainment, Petty and Real Conversations, King Petty's Poetry Moments, and Pot with Petty. You can catch me on Snapchat on Ill Vision 80 2012, and you can catch me on IG Eyes to My Soul 80.
Yes, sir. So go, please follow that man. He's got some amazing content up there that you guys definitely need to check out. But we was just talking. I showed a clip of the apology video. Have you seen the apology video, and have you seen the actual footage of the assault?
I've seen both.
Yeah. So what did you think when you first saw the footage of the assault, and what did you think of the apology video?
For the assault, it seemed like she was trying to get out of the hotel, put her shoes on, get everything she had to get, and get the fuck out of there. And then he just came like a thief in the night with a towel on and snatched her ass back. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally, and then kicked her and shit, like punted her. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray Finkel and shit. It was just like, it wasn't cool. When I looked at it, I was like damn near like gut wrenching. Like that was like pretty much some crazy ass shit. Like that's something you would never think from him. But then like you hearing all these allegations and all this shit over the years, and you'd be like, maybe it was real. But then like, yeah, it was crazy, very crazy.
I think
And then
I'm the only one that my first thing was like Diddy did that shit. I'm a good judge of character except for women, but that's another episode. But
right.
Yeah, I mean I instantly believed it. And obviously statute of limitations is expired, so he can't be pressed with any charges or anything like that. But didn't like maybe a month ago he made that statement, or maybe it was around Christmas time, where he was like, enough is enough. I didn't do any of the things I'm accused of. And then 5 months later, he was like, accept that. I did do that. I mean,
Right.
what do y'all think as far as with the rest of the allegations? I mean, obviously, I'm hoping everything they said can't be true, because if it is, like half the murders in hip hop might be associated to Diddy at this point. Where did he go from here?
I don't think you can come back from this. This is, was it federal? If it's federal, it's up to 30 years in prison. Am I correct? Like there's no way you can come back from this. Like since the sex trafficking, the rape allegation that goes far back as like 93. Yeah, there's no way you can come back from this. I mean, you can try, but I mean, if you're gonna spend the rest of your life in prison, there's no way you can come back from this. It seems like everybody's like distancing themselves already. Mary J. Blige, Jay, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's distanced themselves already from it. So I mean, like, I don't think you can come back from this, bro. Like this is a lot. Not to mention the video came out. Like, how you going to explain that to your kids?
I think his kids know. I mean,
No, we talking about the little girls, the little ones.
I think we need to hopefully child services get involved. But here's a clip from Gene Deal. This is his bodyguard,
Right?
Or his former bodyguard. Doesn't look like he's been guarding anything but the buffet lately. But this is what he thinks. He's saying Diddy might off himself. So check this footage out.
Where's the volume?
Good old boy. And when they come out with this other stuff, he gonna come back to work. I wouldn't be surprised if he do the ultimate sin, his suicide. Because bruh, he's such a narcissistic that he couldn't stand not being somewhere and not being seen. His whole life, his whole career was about him being seen in the public. It was about him, taking everybody else's dreams and making them his. And now, him nor his kids would profit from anything from Bad Boy or Sean Puffy Combs again. His kids is gonna suffer behind this.
Wow, man, that's crazy to hear, man. And you knowing Diddy, you think it's a good.
So his former
him and Mason's former bodyguard.
Yeah, he was a former bodyguard during the heyday of Bad Boy.
Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, he really was. I mean, like, if you look at the old pictures back in the day, he's there with them. He's there with fucking Mace. He's there with Diddy and all them.
Yeah, with Jesus.
We got another entry into the Royal Rumble. Somebody that knows a lot about whooping ass, but not ladies' ass. The one, the only, Wig. What's up, brother?
Oh shit!
What's up, Wig?
What up?
What's going on, brother?
Shit, chilling.
This came from the range. Pop, 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 pop. So you let people know where they can find you real quick. Well, you don't really have social media, but go ahead anyway.
Hey, what'd you say?
I said let the people know where they can find you.
Shit, I'm in Vegas. At Nemaratsky on Instagram and Facebook. I don't really do too much streaming and shit, but I be on there.
Absolutely.
You can find him eating sushi.
Huh?
You can find him eating sushi.
So I had a bento box the other night. It wasn't that bad, man. I'm starting to kind of go over to this little sushi. I had it like 2 nights in a row. It's pretty good. I don't even eat.
I took Al next time you come out here.
Oh, what happened?
I'm about to take him to the spot I took you next time he come out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen the footage. It looked pretty good. I had some Kroger sushi long ago, and it kind of scarred me for life.
Kroger. Wow.
Not the freshest, but you step your game up. We in 2024, so we're gonna step the game up. So obviously, this episode that is all about the Diddy Cassie fiasco, the footage that came out, the apology that came soon after. I'm asking everybody that comes on, what did you think when you actually first saw the footage of the assault?
That it was fucked up. Diddy beat the shit out of her. I don't think there's nothing that she could have done to deserve to get her ass beat like that. Especially at the fact that like she was leaving and he chased her to beat her ass, to drag her back to beat her ass more. Like it wasn't right.
But it just shows the gall and the narcissism that this guy has. It wasn't in their house. This was like a hotel, and I'm hearing rumors that he paid
LA.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's in LA, but I'm talking about in a hotel, and they said he paid $50,000 to get the footage, and they're saying that they believe that the footage got leaked because it was discovered in the raid that happened from the Department of Home Defense or Home Security when they raided him. But I'm like, I understand the statute of limitations and everything, but what about the people at the hotel that took the bribe? I'm like, look, I got a sister, I got aunts, I got a mom, A lot of important females in my life. There's not a dollar amount that you could give me that if I witness that I'm not taking that to the authorities. Like, no way in hell. So what do you think about the people that obviously took a bribe? That the fact that this got hid for almost a decade, you know, what do you think about the corruption that's clearly going on for this man? And is he a Fed? Like, I feel he's got to have something on somebody.
It ain't no guarantee that the people that he bribed, they might not even seen the footage. Because I mean, if I'm working wherever I'm working at, so let's say, you know, you security or whatever, you see him doing that shit, your first thought is to call the police. Like, hey, is somebody being assaulted on the, you know, whatever penthouse floor they own? And if he bribed them, if he was as drunk as they say he was, it's not like he bribed them that night. You know what I mean? So
I know his punches and kicks were accurate. I don't know how drunk he really was. I know he accused
Man.
him.
I think this is the thing though, Mars. You would have a point if she wanted to press charges at the time and they withheld evidence. But if she wasn't going to do anything, then
she wanted to press charges. But I mean, as bad as she got her ass beat, she probably was scared.
I mean, I give her that. But I mean, if we're gonna hold the hotel, I get what you're saying. If we're gonna hold the hotel responsible, then how about all these people that's coming out about Diddy now that knew stuff that didn't say anything? If we got a long laundry list of people that should be held responsible. Now Mace get credit. Why you didn't say nothing then? Gene gets credit. Why you didn't say nothing when it was going on? Like, a lot of people wait until after they benefit, or they're hushed up because they're benefiting from the person at the time, and then when it's over, oh yeah, he was like this, or he was like this. So you ain't no different than the hotel person. Because all of y'all was witnessing stuff.
No, I agree with you. It's only been a few people. It seems like at the end of the day, Suge Knight was actually the good guy in this whole thing. He's been saying since day one, Tupac's been saying since day one that this was a shady individual. And, you know, nobody believed it because, you know, let's be honest, Diddy's a little effeminate. You know, he doesn't seem like a tough guy. And he obviously a person that's hitting a woman is not a tough guy, but he's clearly got some ruthlessness to him. You know, he's on a whole level. I think personally, when it's all said and done, I think we are going to discuss. He is going to be like the John Gotti of hip hop. There's definitely going to be some Diddy movies where we find out like, yo, this man was responsible because at this point. Yeah, at this point, if they said Diddy shot JFK, I'd be like, yeah, he did that shit. He most definitely he most definitely shot JFK. I don't even think he was born at that time, but I'm like, he figured a way to do it.
I heard this had been a couple weeks ago that his pops had ties with Frank Lucas.
Yeah, he was Frank Lucas, Melvin Combs. He was Frank Lucas' right-hand man, if you look at it. So, you know, obviously.
Man, fuck. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Melvin Combs. He was murdered when Diddy was like 12. But yeah, he was like Frank Lucas's right-hand man in Harlem. So clearly, he has, you know, it's in his blood. You know, he's got that gangster stuff in his blood. He's also, I mean, have any of y'all seen some of the Jaguar Wright interviews?
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Pull some of this up. Now, Jaguar Wright, she's a
singer and a songwriter.
Yeah, but she's a
chick.
She was with the Roots, I believe. And she says Jay-Z is worse. But
I know you talking about.
I got a little.
I just started seeing her pop up on like Facebook and shit.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he learned all this from Clive Davis, the whole blackmail, the cameras everywhere, you know. And now they're talking about reopening the Kim Porter case.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Because she apparently died under some strange circumstances. And what I didn't know, when they were reopening the case, the coroner died all of a sudden of natural causes. And I'm like, this rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper. No Diddy. It's like, I don't know what's next. What do you think is next for this guy?
Nothing.
I agree with you. The crazy.
Nothing at all. He gonna apologize, and people gonna do like they always do. Another story gonna come up 3 or 4 years from now. He gonna come out. He gonna give his money to some foundation or whatever, rebuild his image, and he gonna move on. Look at Chris Brown. He dancing and gyrating in everybody's face. People don't care. People don't care about this. So they act like people got more concerned about. I'll leave that alone. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think number one, Chris Brown has way more talent than Diddy. So I think that's why he was able to recoup. One thing about black people, we will forgive you if you make good music. R. Kelly got away with it for you. We knew he married Aaliyah when she was 15. I didn't see the video, but I heard about the video. And we were still in there like, step in the name of love. We were still at the cookout. And then everybody has, when the evidence becomes unbearable or the weight of the evidence just becomes undeniable, that's when we're like, man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And, I'm going to be the first to admit, I think what he did was atrocious. I think he's a terrible person. I think he's a thief. I think he's a gangster. I think he's a crook. I think he produced some fantastic music that I'm not willing to give up. But I could separate the art from the person. But I agree. I don't think he's going to jail because I really think he has evidence on a lot of powerful people that if he goes down, they're going down with him. But I don't think he's ever. The one thing I disagree with you, Kyle, is when you said, give it a few years, he'll donate some money and then he'll rebuild his image. I think he's done. I think nobody's going to work. Diddy doesn't have his own talent. You know what I mean? So nobody's going to work with him anymore. I hope not anyway.
I mean, but he ain't trying to come out with nothing. It ain't like he was dropping music or he been sold Ciroc shares, about 6 months ago when he had that lawsuit. He
got rid of Revolt. Yeah, he got rid of Revolt. So
a billionaire. I mean, what else would you want?
He dropped that Love album last year.
Yeah, but he just pretty much doing stuff for fun now. But the world is crazy. He'll still have an audience. I mean, it's just some people. At the end of the day, I just feel like you can't cancel, no matter what they do. People are just gonna believe him. Look at Bill Cosby. Like, look at Michael Jackson. People they don't want to believe that heroes do stuff.
Hey, and you're right, because I was like, yeah, and then you said Michael Jackson. I was like, wait a minute, damn it.
You ready to choke me out.
That man ain't do. I was like, Breeze, Tampa.
Yeah, kids in the bed. Hey.
That's another topic I want to talk about. MJ, God rest his soul. Let's focus on the diddler.
Oh man.
Oh my God, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he'll. Well, never know. You never can tell, depending on what's going on with this federal case. Not to mention they're saying he has something to do with the Pac thing. So you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be news for all 2024 for the rest of it. So we never know.
It's a good distraction. I don't the Pac thing. I mean, I think a lot of people love conspiracy theories. I think with Pac, he was a ballet dancer that got hooked up with gangster rap and forgot that if you fight Crips on the West Coast, that they're going to come back and shoot you. And I don't know if Diddy was as nefarious. He clearly seems sloppy. Anybody that beats someone in the hallway.
But we don't know. He could be a chameleon also. We don't know.
Could be a what?
A chameleon. He can fit in wherever he can fit in wherever he goes.
They gotta do it. Oh, John. They gotta do it. Beat that girl ass in the hallway.
No, I'm just saying, like how, like the Pac shit, like the case, like I'm saying, like he can. You never know. Like all the conspiracy theories saying that he has something to do with it. You never know. He could be a chameleon. You can fit in wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been, like this shit. That shit happened in 2016, and he's been acting like nothing happened.
I think he's more of a peacock.
Like,
he rubs in people's face. Pause. Go ahead, Wick.
No, I was saying he was acting like nothing happened when he was on trial for it.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to they're even going with the Shine case. The lady that originally said Shine shot her, now she's saying that Diddy was the one that shot her. It shows he's bold, man. He knows that his money, his power, and influence has allowed him to escape prison multiple times if any of these allegations are true. And I still think he's going to escape prison because he's probably got a video of like Bill Clinton at one of them freak offs. You know what I mean?
Forget Bill Clinton, Mars. He probably got politicians. He probably got lawyers and
shit.
judges and people at the like. He's gonna get off on this. Easily.
Yeah, I don't even think charges are going to be drawn. Like LA didn't even attempt. They just immediately was like, "Look, statute of limitations. It's nothing we can do. It's horrendous. Prayers for the family." She got her 30 million, and I took an ass whooping for 30 million. Though I ain't gonna hold you. But he kicked me all in my ribs. But not to make light of the situation.
Can I ask you something, Mars? I ain't mean to cut you off. I want to get on that 30 million.
What
you think she waited on purpose for statutes of limitations to be out so she can only have a civil case? Because people are going to press her. If it wasn't statutes of limitation, people would have pressed her to put criminal charges on him.
That's a good question. And I mean, I haven't seen enough of Cassie in the public eye. I know that one song she had to really get a judge on like how smart she is. I think more likely she finally felt safe because she's been away from him for a while. She's married now. She got kids. Obviously, having an extra 30 million in your account is a boon. And I think she knew that there was so much stuff out there that just the allegations alone was, hey, if I can't get him to jail, at least I can empty his pockets a little bit. That's the least you do. And I think he knew this footage was out there, hence why he settled so quickly. Because he was very bold when it was just allegations. But when there's footage, now you see him, and I'm going to replay that apology in a moment. But now he's prayed up, he's sought treatment. It's a lot of humbleness going on right now. And I think that's only because the footage came out. Let's go ahead and pay this apology real quick. One more time.
I'll let y'all talk. I want to talk about that, him getting caught thing. I think a lot of people are being hypocrites with that.
Part with, as far as the domestic violence?
Oh, the part about that, him not meaning his apology because he only said something after he got caught.
Oh, yeah. And that's human nature. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not holding that against them. Everybody has sinned. What do they say in the Bible? He who has not sinned cast the first stone. And nobody, when they think they're getting away with it, it's going to come back, except for maybe G-Dep that turned himself in. Nobody is going to just be like, hey, I don't think anybody's like cheated on their girl and be like, I got away scot-free. And he'd be like, baby, I'm sorry. I did it. I know you had no clue, but I did it. That's human nature. So I'm not getting on him for that. I'm just saying the apology is kind of funny.
Yeah, but I don't really know what other move he can make. I don't know what apology he could have told that anybody would have believed. I don't even know what they want from him now. Do you want him to stay in the house? Do you want him? What the fuck is going on?
You all right, John?
I'm good.
I said, did he get you? Did he?
No, I'm smoking a lot. I'm just smoking a lot.
Diddy knows poison. He didn't put something in John's drink.
No, not in this.
Oh man, I can't put that on TV.
It's weed.
We know what it is. Trying to get me demonetized up here.
He done put a pound of weed on the screen.
That wasn't a pound.
But what do you want him to do though? Like, I don't know. All thing he can do is apologize and move on with life. Can't do nothing else.
I think he should have just kept his mouth shut.
Even no apology?
Yeah, just
seemed forced.
at this point, you're done, man. You're done. You know, maybe time will allow you to come back if you so choose, but you've divested from Revolt, you've divested from Ciroc. I think he's been divested from Sean John, nor has anybody worn that since 1998.
He gave everybody their masters back for free.
Yeah, but I mean, is anybody streaming total in 2024? Those things are not that valuable. And I think he knew this was coming. I think that's why he tried to change his love image and everything and try to, I'm peace and love. In reality, he was piecing people up. But for those who are just joining on, we can go ahead and replay this apology.
To reflect on the darkest times in your life, sometimes you got to do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
You should bring your hand in the video material.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
I'm sorry, man. Damn.
Do y'all think that was a good move? Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, you're not asking for forgiveness. You rehab, like, you apologize. You ask God for forgiveness, and really, at the end of the day, that's the only people we have to worry about forgiving us is God. So, once again, what's the point of this? There's no coming back from this. If me, knowing as petty as I am, not to trademark a friendship, KP, but I would have a video coming out in Bali, like with a bunch of bad chicks dancing around, like take that. Like, I'm like, hey, I got some new hits coming out. That's probably what I would do. But what's the point at this juncture? There's no recouping it. There's no coming back. Domestic violence is, you saw, I tell you who needs to be mad. Jonathan Majors needs to be mad because he had his whole career taken away, and all he did was run away. And Diddy had another 10 years of fame after curb stomping a woman. Like,
man,
clearly there's some double standards going on here when you have that much influence. And once again, it's like you said, Cal, I think the footage he has is pretty much made him the Teflon Sean. No pun intended.
How much other footage is there?
From what I've heard, and from what's going around, they said he's been recording people his entire career, puffing around, what, 92?
91.
91?
I believe 91. Remember Andre Harrell and shit?
Sure. Shout out to LA, tapping in.
Going on, LA. I think 91, bro. Andre Harrell. You gotta think about it. Yeah, Andre Harrell.
But think about this though. I think Diddy can come back. He came back from a whole house fire.
What's a house
How
fire?
many people got killed at that house party?
What house fire?
Remember he was like in 91. Remember that big house fire from that?
Oh
that
no!
house
You
party
talking
and all
about
those
that
people got
concert
killed?
where 18 people died?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Huh?
I don't remember that. Probably because I was.
Yeah, there was a concert back in the day where hella people died. Yeah, and he Yeah, he was involved with it. Mm-hmm. I forgot what year. He was like 91, 92, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but I think he was with Uptown or something then.
Yeah, Uptown Records and shit. Yeah.
He came back from this.
What I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all.
Bro, he
man.
low-key look like
I like when you
Meek Mill,
like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for
No.
shit.
The fact that he came back from that shows that he's pretty much untouchable. Because he told yes, sir, Uptown Records. Exactly. And isn't that crazy that of the 5 people that started Uptown Records, Heavy D dead, Andre Harrell dead, Kim Porter dead, I'll Be Sure damn near died, and the only one left standing is Diddy. So I mean, the levels of his treachery, and I mean, really, I feel we're gonna find out that this man is essentially the Jeffrey Dahmer of hip hop. Like I am not saying that with any hyperbole or anything like that. I think when it's all said and done and everything unravels, we're gonna find out it seems like the only person that had the stones to stand up to him was J. Cole.
Good point.
I don't know. I mean, he is wrong. I don't know. I don't want to get canceled. I'll leave it alone.
No, speak your truth, brother. That's what we have you here for.
No, I'm about to, they try to promote me to a manager and shit. So I want to stay on that path. But I definitely get
it. I'll say it.
I don't know, man. I don't like when we start. If you ain't got the proof, then I don't like start to tie him into all this other stuff. I mean, you do make some good points. So it is a coincidence that out of everybody, he's still alive. But Heavy D was pretty big. What they gonna find reopening all these cases anyway that they ain't find the first time? Okay, 9. Yep, it was a stampede.
Okay, 9. It was 91 year. At least I was going a year.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of that. You just doubled the death count from 9 to 18.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to do that though.
Exponential.
On that one.
I was like, how did I miss that? 18 people. But I mean, they said the music industry is, corrupt, but it seems we're learning more every day how corrupt it truly is and how dangerous it truly, and we know it's dangerous. They had a list of bad boy artists that are now deceased. Let me see if I can find this list. Y'all continue to talk while I'm navigating.
Biggie, Craig Mack, Black Rob, who else? I don't think nobody from Total passed. Anybody from 120? Nope. I don't think.
I mean,
Craig Matt.
I mean, but drug addicts on this list too.
That's crazy.
Hey, Mark, you see that when you get after that? Can you pull that comment up? Somebody said something about Tupac. I guess we can answer it while you're looking for the. I mean, I wasn't really that hurt.
Why did it seem like everyone was?
Were you all alive when Tupac passed? Did you see the gray hair in my beard? Absolutely.
Yeah, we're in our 40s. Yeah. Me and Mars were, how old were we? 16?
Well, not quite. We're 15.
About to be 16.
About to be 16.
Yeah.
We never stopped. We just went on hiatus because life be lifing sometimes. We always linked in. But Angel said 6. You don't know nothing about Tupac, but besides
man, we was
She learned about him in the history books in class. Like,
it must be a compliment. We must look young.
Like we was actually seeing him on MTV at the awards and shit. Like we was actually seeing that shit, watching it like live. Like
I think I went to a Tupac concert.
man, I know I saw Big in concert. Shit.
He was kind of boring to me. So
Who?
Tupac.
I don't know. I mean, we never. Us living all of us living at the time on the East Coast, like we really didn't experience that because it was all on that side, on this side.
That's true.
So
I was Biggie over Tupac.
All day.
But I mean, I don't want to get canceled either because I do a music podcast too.
We didn't get the at the time. We didn't get the full experience, dude. We got the full Big experience. We saw like when Big was around. We saw that because we always saw him on TV.
We got a more important question. Ashanti, who is more beautiful?
Ashanti or Alicia Keys? Who is more beautiful? That's a hard choice.
Alicia Keys.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Alicia Keys, because she don't be wearing no makeup.
Damn.
She don't be wearing no makeup. It looked like.
Fuck. Damn, that's a hard question, bro. I can't.
Ashanti is far finer.
Yeah, Ashanti got body like hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Ashanti all day.
I love Keisha. I love Alicia, but I'm gonna have to say the same thing.
Thanks for the question.
Ashanti, bro. Ashanti. Yeah, Ashanti.
Yeah, even I liked Ashanti even when she had them sideburns. I still was a.
Oh my god. I'm dead.
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
But yeah, the Tupac thing, I don't think necessarily had anything to do with Tupac. I think he definitely helped stoke the environment. But I definitely feel he had something to do with Biggie. Because they said Biggie was about to leave the label, and that was his cash cow. So I definitely believe. But once again, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I have no evidence. All I have is sheer speculation. You can't convict anybody on sheer speculation, and you can't convict anybody when the statute of limitations is expired. So technically, Diddy's got a clean record. I mean, he did what he did, no pun intended, but the law can do nothing to him. Right now, he's pretty much untouchable.
That's the fucked part.
I pulled the list of bad boy artists who are now currently dead. So we got Craig Mack, Black Rob, Biggie. Okay, this is not true because it said Faith Evans died in 2000.
Wow.
12.
What the hell? Her career probably died then.
All right, so I'm gonna take that list off immediately.
Oh, you died?
I'm like Faith. Shit.
Well, I'm like, no, her career probably died in 2012.
Concert.
Oh God.
They accusing Big Puffy of everything. He killed the whole label.
Man,
that can't be the real Craig Mack.
No, that was a real Craig Mack. You remember him and Sam Cassell for a long time were going head to head for the ugliest people in America.
Man, that was wow. Yeah. And Craig Mack was the first hit on Bad Boy, if I'm correct. Flavor in Your Ear was before Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
if you remember, for the hip hop historians, the whole marketing campaign was the Big Mac, because it was big and Craig Mack, and they had it like a big Mac. But I know he thought he was killing it when he came up with that idea. He was like, "Yo," I'm surprised McDonald's didn't sue him for trademark infringement. But yeah, he definitely did that, man. He definitely did that. I don't know. Where are we going from here?
I guess, is it prayers up for Cassie? I mean, even though she got the 30 million.
I mean, I think her prayers have been answered.
Oh my God.
She's healed. She got a nice husband, beautiful kid. She's away from the man. $30 million in her pocket. I think her prayers have been answered. You know, and that's not to trivialize what she went through. Ryan Leslie, I don't know if you remember, she had that song "I Am Addicted to You" with Ryan Leslie. They used to be a couple, and Diddy pretty much ended Ryan Leslie's career because obviously he's very possessive. And Ryan Leslie,
and what did he do to Kid Cudi?
He blew up his car. You know, Kid Cudi admitted that. And then there was another. Let me see. Y'all go ahead and talk while I see if I can pull up this clip.
That's a diabolical. That's diabolical right there.
I got a question for you, Petty. Since you from the West
Coast. What's
that? What's the difference between Diddy and Dr. Dre?
The difference between Diddy and Dr. Dre.
For those who don't know, referring to D. Barnes, Dr. Dre slapped D. Barnes.
Yeah.
And Eminem even put it in the song. Like he was like, like he didn't slap D. Barnes.
I don't know. I can't. Nothing but here's what it is. Social media, the era and the time frame and the era. It was different back then. I don't know if it's still the same, but I don't know if it was like it wasn't in the forefront. If that makes sense. I don't want to say it like that, but fuck. I don't know how to say that. It was, yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch that one.
The difference between Diddy and Dr. Dre is that people still like Dr. Dre, and it's really that simple. And one of my favorite comedians, Little Duval, he always starts off his day with saying, "What are we fake caring about?" And the fact of the matter is, we only care when we're sick of the person. Diddy's expiration date is hit. If this happened in 1996, when he was still cranking out hits, we probably wouldn't even be talking about this. I'm sure his character hasn't changed in all these decades. Dr. Dre is low-key, he kind of minds his business. He's not out there. But yes, if we start talking about all of our heroes that have done reprehensible things, we probably won't have too many heroes left. Here's a little footage. I don't know if you guys recall, but I'm going to play this. Right. So one of my favorite MCs, Jay-Z. Y'all remember when Jay-Z slapped that chick that was asking for an autograph?
I never saw that.
I never saw the footage, but I remember it.
Yeah.
Well, I got it right now.
What?
I said, you supposed to know that, nigga. Man, I'm fucking Jackie Jackson, little bitch feeling. The Cali porno star, international PI, the VI. King in this big world, we probably fucking your girl, the clip liquor. Big dicker, ain't no head. You with a pencil, make
wow.
Menstrual, you got sickle, talk to Satan, 6 triple. Niggas finagle, shoot up your Winnebago, able to disable your neck with a parachute cable, labels.
Okay.
I apologize for the terrible hip hop that was playing behind it, but somebody used that footage to promote their terrible music. But yeah, that everybody loves Jay-Z, and I remember that came out, and people were like, "Well, she got in this personal space." And people just forgot about it. And Kyle brought up Chris Brown earlier, Dr. Dre earlier. It's just Diddy's turn right now. It's his turn to be held to the fire. But there's plenty of artists out there that's done reprehensible.
A lot of shit.
The hell he do?
I don't even know who NBA YoungBoy is, to be honest. Is that
I barely know who YoungBoy is. Barely. I didn't know he's a rapper.
I couldn't name an NBA YoungBoy song to save my life, but let me see if I can find this footage.
I couldn't.
Or
the Ray Rice shit too. Remember the Ray Rice?
Well, that's a bad example because his career ended. He was done.
Man, people don't care about this stuff like they say they do. People watch this stuff all the time live in person. They just turn they cheek or nose the other way and keep going. It
don't become a problem until it becomes public knowledge.
Exactly.
Right.
And
It's
even
like,
with
oh wow.
public knowledge, it's like we need to have collective outrage before
Exactly.
it has to be like everybody, because I mean, like you said, if any other artist had been accused of sexually abusing children multiple times, like Michael Jackson has, they would be done. But he made Thriller, so people just give him plausible deniability. They were like, "Nah, I was moonwalking as a kid, so there's no way that he could have done these things with everything." And I'm the biggest Michael Jackson fan. I'll be the first to admit it. Everything points to like, yeah, you had kids that's not yours sleeping in your bed. You had a whole theme park in your backyard. You know, we've all been single at times. And as a man, you do things. You get a fresh haircut. Well, Kyle does. The rest of us don't have hair anymore. But you get a fresh haircut. You put your cologne on. You get nice clothes to attract what you're trying to get. So if you're getting a Busch Gardens in your backyard and a full arcade, who are you trying to attract? You know, it's
Little Timmy and baby Abigail.
Exactly, you know. But you know, I still don't think Michael did it. He was a pure soul. But everything points out to that he may have. You know, I don't know. You got, and that's what we're talking about. That's selective believing. You believe if it's a person you like if they came out and said LeBron did something, Cal would be like, nah, he ain't do that. Not
definitely denying it.
Not Bron. He didn't do it, because that's just human nature. If it's people you rock with or they have likability, they get a pass.
Man, it's people that's commenting and they see their best friend get beat up by a guy and don't say shit, but be all on the puffy comments talking about you need to apologize. And I don't really do this stuff with people. People always say something like you say when it's popular or whatever. I'm like, ain't nobody getting criticized for not saying nothing in real time. Like Mace could have said stuff in real time and he didn't say nothing.
And I agree with that, because this bodyguard who's literally getting paid $5,000 or $10,000 an interview to tell his stories, he's been doing it for years. I'm like, why didn't you go to the police then? Exactly. If it was so horrendous, but the checks were still cashing. So,
right.
You know, it's a lot of people on a moral high ground when they have no room to do so, because last time I checked, if you witness a crime and you let it go on, you're just as guilty.
Yep.
That's the person that did it. So a lot of people need to step off their high horse.
What y'all drinking on?
Essential water, man. I'm back on the market, so I got to lose this happy weight. So I'm drinking water. No alcohol. G.
On my fourth shot.
You got a float over there, my brother?
Heck yeah. That's what I had to go get.
Years.
What you got, Kyle? We ain't done a vice of choice. You drinking on something?
1800 coconut.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I was hoping Short Man was gonna be up here.
You know,
Good God.
He out there doing his daily service.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good. I ain't heard nothing from the Me Too movement. That's a good question.
Everybody got caught. Weinstein went to jail. Cassie went to jail. R. Kelly went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Puffy got some people to take. I can't wait.
Yo, they said Puffy got everybody on tape.
That's crazy.
When these Beyonce tapes leak,
I was about to say that. There's gonna be
a lot of hurt women out there because they worship
What Beyonce tapes?
Bonnie and Clyde. I mean, Beyonce was like 13. Let me stop.
Oh no.
Definitely like 17.
Allegedly, I don't need Carter suing us. But I mean, Kanye. Everybody thought Kanye was crazy, and Kanye was saying these things. You know, they got bodies, they got killers. He got sacrificed. I mean, Cat Williams said 2024 was going to be the year of the truth, and it's a lot of truth coming out. And I think a lot of our favorites are going to be not necessarily our favorites anymore after everything gets exposed.
It's going to be a lot.
I think when people start taking contracts away, we better start listening. When you see those big corporations start to knock people down from billionaires to millionaires, and they speaking out against stuff, you better start listening because it's always true.
Yeah, the biggest saying: if you want to know what's going on corrupt in the world, follow the money. Who's making money off of these people?
Right.
And you know, and when they're not valuable anymore, and the companies start distancing from them, you know, it's generally some truth. I think the next person to go down though is going to be Drake potentially. That's what I think.
Drake.
Yeah. Probably a minor, as K. Dot said. You know, he had some very suspect behavior with a lot of young women, like going out to dinner with a 13-year-old that ain't your kid, cousin, stepchild, godchild, or something. It's crazy to me. So
I hope it's Kendrick. Please take Kendrick. Don't take Drake.
Kendrick
music would not be missed.
Oh my God! How do I kick him off this thing?
Yeah, but it's crazy on that statement, buddy.
It's crazy because he sound like Al just bitter because his favorite rappers has been caught up.
Yeah, Meek gone, man. He gonna be when he get caught in that puppy stuff. Bunny hopping around and shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna bunny hop. You know, I don't care if I lost a bet or not. I may have agreed to it, but then when they pull that camera out, I'm gonna be like, you have to kill me. But the craziest thing about that whole situation, because he should really stay off Twitter. Like, he really should stay off of Twitter.
Yeah, he made it worse.
But when he was like, yeah, this is a game we made in prison. and we would bet and we would make the killers bunny hop because it was too dangerous to ask for money. So I'm like, you telling me you got a whole bunch of hardened killers in the penitentiary and they playing spades and they lose? They're like, no, right. I've never been to prison. Don't plan on going to prison, but I just don't believe that. But yeah, here's a little bit of a mixtape from
who was that on that cover?
Kyle's favorite rapper.
Yeah, who was Diddy kissing, man? Y'all be doing too much.
That's your favorite rapper, Kyle. But
I ain't heard nothing.
They had the dramatic music on the background. Let me see if I could pull it out one more time. You got to listen at the beginning.
Ain't no sound coming out.
I don't hear nothing.
You hear it that time? Oh, I had it on mute. My bad. Technical error. Here we go.
With Spike, son. Like, all the champagne was Spike. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink. I don't drink, so I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke. Like I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against his cheeks. I heard the struggling to take. I heard was being like, yeah, daddy. When he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all that shit because I was like, this Diddy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Not hear what Will Smith's son said, but please tell us about it. Tell us about it. That was your favorite rapper. That's his new mixtape, Cal. But
yeah, I think that I play that.
He was like, hold up, wait a minute.
What the broke back mountain good man?
He said that
I didn't listen to the audio to even figure out who voices was. I just heard two deep voices and I logged off.
it was a wise decision to log off. I had to bring the light though. But apparently stabbed his ass again, said that
what is that name?
Self-explanatory.
Somebody's butthole was in constant danger.
Perform what? A song or perform what at Diddy party?
Whoa.
Mm.
It was more stab his ass.
Again.
Again.
The son said he performed at the Diddy party while he watched. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, how's Bad Boys 4 coming out? Like,
Man.
It's like no, I mean, and then of course the Justin Bieber accusations. I don't know if you guys seen that.
I've seen that shit too.
Did you see that footage, Kyle?
Oh, when he kissed on Will Smith's son?
No.
Oh.
Well, that too, but that was nothing. But hold on,
That was weird.
y'all talk amongst yourself while I pull this.
That was wow.
I think half the industry roll like that anyway.
I think at the end of the day, a lot of people are willing to do anything for money, fame, whatever you want to call it. They're willing to do that. And my thing is, if that's how you roll, be out and proud. There's nothing wrong with it. It's 2024. Nobody's judging you. Nobody cares. As long as it's not a minor or an animal, have fun. Have your freak off. Do what you want to do. Nobody cares. But it's just, it seems like it's a thing for power. So this is a footage that's been out for a while, but it's Odell Beckham, Justin
You know
Bieber,
he go both ways.
Absolutely, and Trey Songz. So
yeah, he did too.
Y'all take a look at this and tell me what y'all think is going on.
Happy New Year! Woo!
What the fuck?
Woo! I already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe.
Well, for those who don't know, they're at a party. Justin Bieber is by Odell Beckham's crotch, and Trey Songz is behind him, keeping lookout. The camera comes by. Trey Songz
Right.
like, hey, and then Justin Bieber comes up from Odell's crotch, and he has some stuff around his mouth that isn't water. You know,
That's crazy.
And we remember Justin Bieber was signed to Usher. Usher was,
you know what Usher be doing.
Diddy.
Exactly. You know, he said, I knew Usher was into anything when that very rotund lady came out and accused him of giving herpes. I'm like, you settled with her? I'm like, hey, it's only one down in the Den cast, After Dark castmate, that if those accusations came out, I'm like, it's possible. He ain't here on this episode. So the fact that he was willing to settle. I've seen some beasts that have been captured in the wild, but I guess Usher and another castmate has something in common.
I can't breathe. Oh my god!
It's a crazy industry, man. It's a crazy industry, and you know, like I said, and the quote Tupac, "All I want the money, F the fame." Oh, is exactly. And I don't know why anybody would allow a child that impressionable to go to flavor camp. I don't know what flavors that he was seeking.
Oh shit!
Put him on mute. We about to witness a. Someone please call 911. Tell them John just suffocated and the weed is in his heart. You all right over there, bro? You gotta.
Yeah, I'm good.
What are you smoking? Like
purple.
Purple what?
Purple Kush.
Purple
it's pretty strong, bro.
Purple cyanide? It sounds like you was
it's purple Kush. It's pretty strong.
It can't be healthy, man.
I can tell. Yeah, JD.
And they brought Jermaine Dupri in.
Hey,
is it what?
You saw what
they come out the freezer with the fuck.
He did have Chris Cross with him.
And Bow Wow. He had
the brat.
He had a lot. Well, you know, he didn't do nothing with the brat. She's not interested. But he definitely had a lot. Did he have any adult artists besides? Because I think At Skate was teenagers too when he signed them.
I mean, Drew Hill wasn't him, was he?
No. Drew Hill on
112.
Oh, Jagged Edge.
Yeah, Jagged Edge was adults, but and whatchamacallit, Jaguar Wright said Jagged Edge had Destiny Child when they were minors. They took them on tour together, and they said they got footage of them pretty much doing some things to Destiny's Child. So it's like there's no innocent parties in Hollywood. If you've had a 25-year career, you've done something strange for some change. It's just inevitable at this point.
You know, featured ain't free.
Wick was over there sounding like Darth Vader.
Man.
I'll smoke what Wick had, but I don't know about what John had.
It's just some purple kids. It's just some marijuana.
That's because John be rolling them in like bay leaves and stuff. Like
he did bay leaves though.
You need to get some raw cones, man. You need to smoke clean, man. We need.
I'm starting to go to that.
Yeah, we need you here for another 20 years or so, at least.
Whew. Yeah, I'm good.
We're an hour and 10 in, man. I think that's a lot of good content for y'all people. What y'all think?
I think that's a good start.
It's a good start, but we apologize for the hiatus. It'll never happen again. We won't leave y'all stranded like that. Of course, we're going to be bringing you more content. We're going to go around the room and give everybody an opportunity to do a little promo for what we got on. So we go ahead and start with Wick because I know he ain't got much to promote. So we'll start with him, Key Petty, Kyle, and then I'll close us out.
I ain't got nothing to promote. Just appreciate y'all that watch. Tune in whenever we come back.
Absolutely. If y'all Vegas out there, ladies, holla at my boy. He won't beat you. He'll treat you real good. So holla at my boy. He'll take you to the sushi bar. King Petty, you up next.
Okay. So catch me on the Ill Vision Network on YouTube. You can catch me on Snapchat, Eyes to My Soul 80. Instagram, Eyes to My Soul 80. Real Spill is starting in an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna be on Real Spill tonight for about a good 30 minutes with Big Will. So yeah, we're gonna just chill and talk about. He wanna get some shit off his chest, so I figured I'd get on there tonight. So we're gonna do that tonight, and yeah, just get it cracking on that in about an hour and a half.
And where can they find that? What?
That's gonna be on IG. That's on Instagram. On Eyes to My Soul 80 or on Real Spill.
This day. So y'all check that out in about an hour. So if y'all still on, stay on, get yourself some chips and check that out. Cal, what's up? What you got to promote?
Cal Jones, Sports Unfiltered, Blowing the Whistle Sports. Salute, stab his ass again. We bringing Blowing the Whistle Sports back.
It's a blow the whistle, man. Why you keep
saying blowing the whistle?
Why you keep changing the name of your whole show? They gonna be up there trying to find it. They gonna be like, "What is this?"
Yeah, we don't want to be blowing anything.
Blowing the whistle is what Bill was doing in that video.
Down in the Den, After Dark, we back. I guess all punishment coming back. We just got to find some people to interview. I guess it's not. Two Horsemen.
Absolutely. We just took some. We took 2 weeks off because it was Mother's Day, and we wanted to let him. Shout out to Big Gerald. We wanted to let him get some time with his mom. So yeah, Two Horsemen. We're back. Lots of good pro wrestling talk. If y'all out there, pro wrestling fan, please check that out Thursdays at like 8 o'clock. Anything else you got, Cal? And it's Blow the Whistle Sports, ladies and gentlemen. I know you said whistle 4 or 5 times.
Blow the whistle. We don't need to keep blowing it. The Instagram, Cal Jones 757, TikTok, Cal Jones 757, Facebook, the same thing. That's all I got.
Absolutely. And of course, you know who it is. It's your boy Mars, aka Marlon Beardo, the Bearded Weirdo, the Celerosa Casanova, the Shud Knight of the podcast game, the Great Wonder. We got a lot of great content, man. Of course, down in the den, we got a bunch of exactly. We got a bunch of great content over there on our YouTube channel. The easiest way to find the YouTube channel is just at Down in the Den, and there you will see a ton of content. We have old episodes of that's all you need to do to find it on YouTube. We got old episodes of Blowing the Whistle Sports. We got episodes of Pot with Petty up there. We got Down in the Den, Two Horsemen podcast, Politics as Usual. We're going to rev up Politicking as Usual back up as the election gets closer. We're going to bring that back. We got the the Unknown Comic Book podcast. So it's a ton of extraordinary content, shorts, comedy, drama, a bunch of stuff. So please check us all out. We're going to bring you all the quality content that you love. We appreciate y'all for tuning in this episode.
I got one question. Y'all got one shot in y'all?
A shot? I ain't got nothing to drink. I'm on.
I ain't got nothing to drink either.
Yep. Let me see if I can find some around here. I had some whiskey, but the ex drank it all before she left.
Let me see. Hold on.
So that's a whole nother episode.
That's a whole nother episode, man. And I ain't going to disparage the young lady, man. We had a good time. For those who don't know, whoever tuned in, the former queen of Mars Media is no more. She's not dead or anything. It's just we decided to end our relationship. But shout out to Miss Nikki New. We had a great time working with you the last year. Check out Are You Mad for Mindfulness. She bashing a brother right now, but it's all good. You know, I'm a little bit of a. They call me. What the hell you drinking, John? You got a Modelo?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. I'm gonna leave you out there.
Through.
I'll be back.
We gotta have a shot for being back. We back.
That's my
D.
dog.
That was.
Look, hey, Wick, I'm gonna see you next month. I gotta go out there for my uncle's birthday and for my mom next month, so I'll be out there.
Coming.
Huh?
Ain't Short Man gonna be there too?
I think so. Yeah, I'm coming out there with I'm gonna be out there for like a couple days.
You know when? Because I ain't gonna be here the first 2 weeks.
I think his thing is the 8th. So
I ain't gonna be here not in June. I'm gonna be in VA.
it's like June.
I'm gonna be in
like
VA.
June 8th. Yeah. If I'm correct, like let me text my mom tonight because like shit, I'm gonna get my ticket. Probably let me get my ticket for Friday.
Yeah, let me know because I'm gonna be in VA from the 3rd to the 14th.
Closest
Damn,
thing
I'm mad at that.
I got us some
I'm
wine.
mad at that. That's why I need to go home for a minute.
Work.
The 3rd of what, D-Wick?
3rd of June.
Damn. I'll be there in
Ooh,
July.
what you got? Mars, what you got?
A little bit of Duplin Sweet North Carolina mescaline wine.
Okay, all right.
Normally I'm a Stella Rosa Casanova, so let's do a shot in my official Mars Media mug that's available. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for talking to me the other day. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my brothers for life, of course. Shout out to our other brothers, Big Gerald, and shout out to my brother working CSI right now, the short man.
And, sleep.
You know you sleep. Kyle, lead this toast, bro.
As always, we split apart for some time, but we always come back together because we love each other. We brothers. We always gonna come back together. So we're gonna toast to that.
Absolutely. Toast and shout out to old relationships and new.
Let me take this drink.
Hashtag single. I don't even know what that means.
TDJs. Come on, man.
Oh my God. Pause.
Ooh. We ain't got to do no more shots.
No, I'm not used to this. I gotta chase this down immediately.
Oh, that was mescaline too. Oh my God.
It tastes like gasoline. Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You drinking that mescaline. That's ooh. No. Like that.
But yeah, we back, baby. We're gonna make sure we give you that quality content. I want to see a blow the whistle because there's a lot of good sports stuff going on right now. So just let me know, and of course I'll be there. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in all over the landscape. Thank you over there on Facebook. Thank you over there on YouTube. Thank you over there on Twitch. Thank you over there on Instagram. Thank you over there on Kyle's Facebook. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna chop this thing up and play this content for the next week until we back with the next episode. So please tune in, subscribe to all of my brothers' channels and networks. If you haven't subscribed here, please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, to do the damn thing. For all of the kings of the After Dark crew, we out here. We appreciate y'all. And that's it. We out.
Peace.
Deuces.